In March of 1999, Sony Online unleashed EverQuest on the PC, and the massive multiplayer online role-playing game was born. With the ability to support over 2,000 players per server, EverQuest became an immersive world of dungeons, towers, crypts, and evil abbeys. There, players could customize and build their characters and begin a quest in a massive fantasy world. Since its release, EverQuest has garnered many awards and become a favorite of the online world. The fanbase has grown at a frenzied pace, with players creating their own fantasy character communities, selling and trading imaginary items and spells on online auction sites, and even organizing EverQuest conventions where fans can really get into character. And now, console owners will be able to make the leap into this incredible fantasy realm when EverQuest Online Adventures makes its debut on the PlayStation 2 in spring of 2003.
EverQuest Online Adventures was designed to be a virtual world that could be played from your living room on your PlayStation 2. The core design philosophy behind it was that you could get in and out of it and have fun in 20 minutes or less.
It's kind of like chess, where you can learn it in a few minutes, but to really get into it, it can take, years.
The goal of the game is to just adventure with others. That's really what the game's all about, is to log on, find people that are like you, and to play the game.
And the idea is that we create a space that really looks and feels and acts like a real world. And all of the people that you meet online could be from anywhere in the world, but you've all come to Norath to play the game.
Up for some role-playing? Grab your copy of EQOA, throw it in your PlayStation 2 with a memory card, and get online with the network adapter. Then let the creative juices flow. Choose the race of your character. Do you want to be a dwarf or elf, gnome or troll? All the staples of fantasy fiction are there to suit your whimsy. Pick a race, customize and accessorize your creation, and you're ready to hit the cart paths of adventuring.
You can play EverQuest Online Adventures in one of two ways, either as an individual or as a team member. Most people do both. Alone is playing around other people. When you go into the city, there are still other human beings who are in there trading or talking to you. It just means that you want to do your own adventure and you don't really want to be bothered with other people. The other way to play is joining up in a group or a guild. This is the way that a lot of people find most rewarding. That way you get together with a group of friends and you go and adventure in a dangerous dungeon, for example, that you could never possibly do on your own.
Playing EQOA requires quite a bit of communication between players online, and with the PlayStation 2, you have options.
In order to communicate with other players, you chat using a USB keyboard or with a controller using the hot buttons, which are keyed to certain commonly used phrases. But mostly you just type out and you just communicate like how you would in a normal chat room.
This new version of EQOA will contain some new wrinkles, especially in time, like about 500 years worth.
The existing EQ PC players, they have this rich knowledge base, and to find out what preceded all that is very exciting.
The reason EverQuest Adventures is set 500 years before the original EverQuest is we wanted to explore what happened to the elves. In EverQuest, in the current time period, the elves had split into two. That part of the history 500 years before was pretty murky and has always been very interesting to us. So we set adventures at the time of that split.
Time also needed to be shifted for the accelerated speed of gameplay on the PlayStation 2.
We tried to take the EQ experience and translate it for console players, so combat encounters happen a lot more quickly and a lot more frequently. We wanted to make a combat system that was fast, real-time, that required some controller skill, so that the meat of the gameplay didn't require you to do a whole lot of chatting.
And then there's the time saved by playing in one colossal zoneless world.
We came up with like 8 different, completely different looking types of areas for the game. Then we had to mesh them all together because they all have to transition into one another, down to the bottom of the deepest dungeon, to the top of the highest, volcano or mountain. You will never experience any kind of a load, a pause, or anything that will interrupt your gameplay. So once you get in the game, you're there.
There's a lot more different things to do because this world is so vast. We've got a brand new quest system in Adventures which allows us to fork and have many, many more quests than we did in the original EverQuest PC.
Even if you have the time to discover all there is to know about EQOA, you'll need more of it, because this world will be constantly evolving.
One of the ways we keep the game fresh and interesting for players is we just add content all the time. More and more things to do, more and more skills, more and more adventures, more and more creatures, which we roll out every month. That's part of your subscription package. It's almost like getting a sequel to a game every month.
Obviously, you can spend a lot of time playing EQOA, and you'll run into a ton of people. But what will you have to show for it?
EverQuest is all about the players. They really are the ones who have created EverQuest. They're really the ones who drive the world and make it fun.
It's basically a social interaction. The exploration and excitement of these games is outpaced by the friends that you make.
It's just like playing like a pickup game of basketball. I mean, you go out with your friends, you fight monsters. It's really pretty cool.
People get together and like to work together, and they form very close-knit friendships. Sometimes of groups up to 200. It really does become a little living, breathing society. And it's so much fun to see this little world develop and people just having fun and communicating with each other inside and outside the game.
I remember when I was 11, that's the first time I watched Bruce Lee's movie. After that, a lot of movie company studio asked me, "Hey Jay, when you grow up, you want to become an action star or action actor?" I say, "Why not?"
Jet Li got involved. His involvement was just such a cool process. I mean, here we are early in the year 2000, and we're putting together a game that's based on Hong Kong action movies, right? We've got his posters up everywhere. We're referencing his movies for everything that we plan to do for this game, and Jet Li calls up Sony and says, "Hey, I'd like to be in a video game." If you've seen any sort of a group fight scene with Jet, he's got guys flying at him from every different angle. We really wanted to have a 360-degree fight system where you've got guys coming at you. And that's the way Jet works.
We know how to make an action movement in the movie, because you have a character, you have a bad guy, they have table, chair, you have location, situation. So easy for us to decide the whole scene together. Motion capture may be a little bit different.
Doing this game is pretty exciting. When I played a lot of games, all the actions were so simple. But for this project, we're using motion capture to give the characters more realistic motion. We were able to translate Jet's movements to give you a real feel for the action. The great thing for me personally is there's a lot of action that I couldn't put in a film due to the limitations of the camera that I am able to put into the game. So the happiest part of this for me is that the actions that I have only dreamt of before can be realized here.
It's a good opportunity to work with Sony PlayStation, because the game, like a movie, is teamwork. I can do the movement, but I need a lot of special talented people around me to help.
All the things that we're allowed to do, that we're able to do on the PlayStation 2, really are going to make this game special.
You can feel it, that's Jet Li.
Hi, my name is Sandra Mitchell, and I'm here to show you a cool move for Dr. Muto. On planet Flotos, I'm going to show you how to get credit for completing objective Cut the Chains without actually completing it. Okay, when you're in the master plan, it shows the objective Cut the Chains isn't completed. You're standing on the edge of the lava pit. You want to jump down. Go to the furthest rock out in the middle of the lava pit. You want to stand on the very edge of the rock. Turn around and face the ledge you want to jump up to. Morph into the spider. Then you want to aim your reticule at the biker guy, and as soon as it turns red, you want to let go of the X button. Once you grab the piece of Terra, go back into your master plan. And it'll show that you've completed the objective, cut the chains, even though you haven't done it. Now, when you do this move, there's 3 things that you have to remember. When you jump into the lava, it's going to take life away, but it's not going to be enough to make you die. Once you get to the rock, you want to look to your left. There's going to be some enemies coming. You have to kill them off first, otherwise they'll kill you when you're trying to do this move. Then when you face the ledge, the targeting reticule is only going to turn red for a couple of seconds, so you have to make sure you time it well and do it fast. Good luck and have fun.
Hey y'all, this is the Marlo King again, back at you with another cool move for Grand Theft Auto 3. And this cool move I'm about to show you this time is how to use any vehicle as a taxi. Check this out. Alright, we're starting out here at the home base front, and you're here in the second island. You could do it on any island, it doesn't matter. So you're gonna run up here. First job here is to find a taxi. Oh, there's one right there. Let's get him. All right, let me borrow this, sir. I'm trying to do a cool move here. All right, so now once you're in the taxi, press the R3 button and hold it. Exit the taxi while still holding the R3 button, but beware, your controls will be reversed, and so you'll have to try to figure out which way they go to get another vehicle. Hit the triangle button to get another vehicle. Once you're inside the new vehicle, release the R3 button, and boom. Taxi driver in minivan. Okay. Man, did y'all just see that? I used another vehicle as a taxi. I don't believe it, but you saw it here first. I showed you. Now, it's on you.
Hi, I'm Jesse, and I've got a great way for you to pick up some quick and easy cash on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. Anytime you're low on cash, head to the college level and find the garbage truck over here on the right. Spine transfer in and out of it, and you'll see a timer start in the top of the screen. You get 40 seconds for the garbage day mode, and by spine transferring in and out of the trucks, you can collect lots of money, which in turn will help you buy lots of cheats and new clothing options. The money is limited, so make sure you use it only when you need it. So there you go, quick and easy way to pick up some cash in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. Now you try.
Hi, my name is Saul. Today I'm going to show you a cool move for the game Treasure Planet. In this cool move, I'm going to show you a quick way to complete the Earn 20,000 Trick Points objective. Let me show you how it's done. From the beginning of the level, go through the first race gate and locate the trick icon. Grab that to start the objective, and instead of going along the rest of the track doing tricks, you can do all your tricks right here. All you got to do is go off these canyon walls. And press the L1 and R1 button to do a quick 2,000 point trick. As you can see, I'm just racking up the points here. And as you can see, I just completed this objective, got 20,000 points here, just doing that simple trick off the canyon walls. As you can see, it's not necessary to race along the entire track to get the 20,000 points. You can get the 20,000 points right by the trick icon. All you gotta do is jump off the canyon walls and keep pressing the L1 and R1 buttons simultaneously. Give it a shot. Hi, my name is Saul, and today I'm going to show you a cool move for the game Treasure Planet. In this cool move, I'm going to show you how to complete the objective Explore the Engines in the Arcturian Trader level. Let me show you how it's done. From the Face Mr. Hands beacon, go down this corridor right here, and go past Silver. Step on the pink item pad, press the X button, and equip the glider. Glide all the way down the hallway. And you want to take this path outside right here. Wait for the thrust to die down and continue forward along the path. All right, here's the trick. Right when you get past that engine right here, there's a hidden platform right here. You want to jump to that, and you'll start the Explore the Engines objective. Wait for this platform to lower, and then jump to it. Now from here, what you want to do is wait. And jump to the rudder when it's close enough. And you're going to ride this to the next rudder. And wait for the last platform right here. What you want to do is climb up and enter the Arcturian Trader again. Avoid the laser beams. Jumping over them, and press the R1 button to duck under this laser right here. Continue down to the end of the hallway, and at the end here will be the beacon. The key to starting and completing this objective is to locate that small floating platform outside the Arcturian Trader. Just do exactly what I did, and that'll take you all the way to the beacon. Good luck and have fun.
I'm a Korn fan. Korn's great. I love PlayStation. No, I haven't really won a lot of stuff. I don't have a whole lot of luck. I called Live 105 on the radio. They were having a ticket giveaway, and it was a 6 caller. I kept getting cut off, and the line was busy. I finally got through. I won a PlayStation 2. I won backstage passes to the Korn concert. I was like, yeah! I started screaming. Everyone at work was looking at me like I was lost my mind. It was great.
Recently, Korn and ATV Off-Road Fury 2 have been on tour together across the country. At each stop, one lucky fan won the chance to come backstage and play a band member in the popular new off-road racing game.
I got to go play the video games with Jonathan Davis and compete against him. It was a blast.
The members of Korn like the game and have contributed one of their new songs, Here to Stay, to the soundtrack.
Here to Stay was a very aggressive song that we wrote. We thought it would be perfect for a game like this because you're ATV and you're out doing jumps, just getting crazy, and it pumps up the adrenaline and it just helps add to the excitement of the game.
Getting crazy in ATV Off-Road Fury 2 is easy. There are over 40 huge free-roaming environments, almost twice as many as the first game, that let you take the intense racing experience anywhere.
Well, I first started playing it, I didn't read the manual, and I was getting my ass beat the whole time. So this time I read the manual, learned the tricks of jumping, how to get more air, how to do all that stuff, the tricks, and it does help. My driving style, I just go for it.
It was fun. I was keeping up with him for a while, and then I took the lead a couple times.
I played dirty, I knocked people off their bikes.
And I crashed, and then he just took the lead from there.
I'm the champion out of everybody so far, so I guess I'm the best.
ATV Off-Road Fury 2 can also be played online, and with thousands of gamers connecting from everywhere through broadband or dial-up.
You know, I haven't even got to do the online stuff yet when we're on the road, so heck yeah, I'd love to try. I don't know, anyone, I don't care.
You never know just who will be online waiting to race against you.